All right, let's talk about ITIL 4. It's this framework that, honestly, quietly powers pretty much all the best technology services out there. In a world that runs on tech, you kind of need to know what it is. So let's dive right in and demystify it.
Okay, let me ask you something. You've been there, right? You download two apps that do basically the same thing. One of them is just a dream. It's fast, it's reliable, it never crashes. The other one? It's a total nightmare, just constantly failing on you. What is the secret ingredient that makes one a seamless experience and the other one, well, a piece of junk?
That experience really gets at a huge problem. When good tech goes bad, it's not just a little annoying. For a business, it's a massive drag on productivity. It tanks customer satisfaction. And you better believe it can hit the bottom line hard.
And here's the thing, the big secret. The problem is almost never the technology itself. You could have the most powerful, most advanced software in the world, but if the way it's managed and delivered is a complete mess, it's going to fail. It's not about just having the tool. It's about delivering it as a rock-solid service. So how do the pros fix this? Well, that is where ITIL 4 comes into the picture. And I want to be super clear about something. This is not some stiff, rigid book of rules you have to follow to the letter. Think of it more like a flexible blueprint, a guide for building excellence into how you manage services.
Let's just unpack that definition for a second. The whole point is to help companies line up what their IT department is doing with what the business actually needs to succeed. But that last part is the magic keyword, co-create value. This isn't IT just tossing something over the wall to a customer. It's about working together with the customer to create something valuable for both of them.
Now, ITIL has this really smart way of defining value with two key ideas, utility and warranty. Just think about your email for a sec. Utility is all about, is it fit for its purpose? Does it do what I need it to do? Can I send big files? Is the speed okay? Warranty, on the other hand, asks, is it fit for use? Is it secure? Is it actually up and running when I need it at 3 a.m.? For a service to actually be valuable, you absolutely have to have both.
And when you get that value equation right, the benefits for a business are just massive. And we're not talking about fuzzy feelings here. We're talking about real results. You're reducing IT costs because you're more efficient. You're boosting service quality, which of course leads to way happier customers. You get more done, and you get a much better handle on managing risks. So how does ITIL actually make all this magic happen? Well, we need to look at the engine at the heart of ITIL 4. It's called the Service Value System, or SVS. The best way to think about it is like a machine that takes an opportunity, a demand from the business, and systematically turns it into real, actual value. So this SVS machine is built from 5 key components that all have to work together. You've got the guiding principles, which is kind of the overall philosophy. Governance, which is about direction and control. The service value chain is the core workflow, the assembly line. Practices are the tools and skills you use. And, critically, continual improvement, which makes sure the whole system is always getting better and never gets outdated. And this right here is the heart of that system, the service value chain. This is the journey from idea to reality. It all starts with a plan. Then you engage with everyone involved to really understand what's needed. You design and transition the new service, you obtain and build all the parts, then you deliver and support it for the people using it. And you're always looking for ways to improve. It's a full living life cycle. You can have the best system in the world, but it's not going to work without the right culture. And that's why ITIL 4 puts so much emphasis on these 7 guiding principles. Just think of them as the golden rules, a shared mindset that helps everybody on the team make smarter decisions. Let's just quickly walk through these because honestly, this is just pure gold for any team. Number 1, always focus on value. Then, start where you are. Don't just burn everything down. Progress iteratively with feedback. Take small steps and listen. Collaborate and promote visibility. No more silos. Think and work holistically. See the big picture. Keep it simple and practical. Don't overcomplicate things. And finally, optimize and automate wherever you can. Okay, that's the theory. It sounds pretty good, right? But what does this actually look like when the rubber meets the road? Let's take a look at how ITL is being used out there in the real world. I mean, just take a company like Disney. Think for a second about the insane complexity of their operations. You've got theme parks, streaming services, cruise ships, the whole thing. They use ITIL principles to manage all of that technology, to make sure the rides and systems are reliable, and to scale everything they do globally. It's pretty powerful proof that this framework works at the highest level.
Now, to get all that stuff done, ITL gives you a toolkit with 34 different practices. You can think of these as specific sets of capabilities for getting work done, like incident management or change control. And they're broken down into 3 main areas: general management practices, your core service management practices, and of course, the technical management practices for the real nuts and bolts of the tech.
So what does all this mean for your career? Well, understanding ITIL can open up some really incredible career paths. Here are just a few of the big ones. The incident manager. They're the firefighter who jumps in when things break. The problem manager is the detective, digging for the root cause so it never happens again. The change manager makes sure new updates don't cause chaos. And the service level manager? They're the ones making sure the promises made to the customer are actually kept.
So, there you have it. That's the blueprint for excellence. ITIL 4 gives you the principles, the system, and all the practices you need to turn chaotic technology into services that are valuable and reliable. So the only question left is, as you look around your own world, what service in your life is just waiting for a better blueprint?